happy eclipse day, or I guess eclipse weekend. I'm recording this the Saturday before the big solar eclipse that's going on. So I live in Ohio, so of course I'm gonna be like in that like sweet spot where it's a total eclipse. So I'm gonna be going up to Troy, Ohio, which is, you know, where my parents live at. I'm gonna be going up there to check it out. They're doing like a big festival. They have like the whole city shut down pretty much for this big whatchamajigget going on. And oddly enough, there was a guy up in Troy just this past week who was building pipe bombs, and he was a doctor. And I guess, I don't know if it was like the FBI or whatever federal group went out there and caught him, arrested him, and they raided his office and his house at the same time, and they found pipe bombs and all this other stuff. They had the, you know, they had the bomb squad out there to detonate anything if need be, which nothing needed to be. And there was, you know, no booby traps or anything like that. And, you know, it could have been a guy who's just making pipe bombs because he likes to just randomly blow stuff up in a field in the middle of nowhere. But I do find it very suspicious that he was building pipe bombs just before this big festival is about to start in his hometown. Well, I don't know if it's his hometown, but the town that he lives in, where they're shutting down the whole city. And you can't help but wonder, is like, was he planning something crazy? I don't know. I hope not. I hope this was just a guy who just liked to blow stuff up. I'm not saying making pipe bombs is a good idea. It's not. It gets you arrested. But if that's all he was doing, then great. But I don't know. It seems kind of suspicious that it was, you know, the week before this big festival thing's going to be going on in Troy. But yeah, I'll be up there for that. I might take the bike up there just to be able to maneuver around traffic easier, because I know it's going to be really crowded and there's going to be tons of traffic and it's just going to be a pain. So I was thinking, yeah, if I take the bike up, then I can kind of get around all that stuff. I think it'll be fun. It should be fun. I mean, even with my eyes being a little bit jacked up, I don't think I'm going to be able to actually like look at the eclipse or anything, but I'll see it get darker outside. I'm not actually going to look at it. I don't want to risk that. But good update on my eyes is it seems like things are clearing up. I've had 2 doctor's appointments this week. I have 3 more upcoming appointments. I'm finally off these stupid drops to dilate your eyes, which my eyes are still dilated. They say that these things last. Your eyes will be dilated for like 2 weeks. It sounds awful. Hopefully mine won't be dilated that long. They said some people have a better reaction to them, and, you know, their eyes are not dilated that long, but hopefully I'm that way. As much as I don't want to go back to work, I would rather go back to work than just be sitting at home all day long in the dark, because my eyes are dilated and the sun sucks. Only way I can get around is on my bike because of my tinted visor. Come on, man, you can make that turn. It's gonna be okay. I know that truck's moving a little slow, but you could be going faster than that. You know, I got like my cold weather gear on. It's like, it says 48. I'm pretty sure it's warmer than that. You know, but I got all my cold weather gear on, and I'll find out here in a little bit when I get up to higher speeds, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I'll find out if this was a mistake or not. And now we're back here in Huber Heights. Meeting up with a buddy right now. We're going to Warped Wing over in Huber Heights. Oh, there's the new Casey's. That wasn't there when we lived here. Yeah, we're meeting up at Warped Wing. Haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know if he's riding his bike out here or not. Oh, is that road closed? Oh no, it's not closed. They're building the sheets here? Dude, there's so much going up over here. None of this was here when we lived here. That is crazy. That's wild, man. And it's all gas stations. Like, we have we're apparently getting a Buc-ee's. Like, we don't have enough gas stations around here. Let's just add the biggest gas station in the freaking country. I love that all the trees are blooming. I know the big tall ones aren't quite there yet, but you know what? Any amount of green I will take. I will take it. So we live like 2 miles away from here, and right there's the Rose Music Center, I think is what it's called. They have a bunch of concerts that go on there, and from where we lived at, we could hear the concerts pretty clear. So I remember one year, like, we heard Brantley Gilbert playing, and I heard it, and I was like, I know that song. What is that song? I know that song. Oh yeah, it's a Brantley Gilbert song. I was like, is that coming from someone's house, or is that over at the Rose? And we looked it up, and sure enough, Brantley Gilbert was playing at the Rose. Here it is. I don't think he's here yet. I don't think that's him. I think he's got a red bike. I know he's got like a BMW and an Aprilia, but I don't know. I don't think that's his, because I think his BMW's red, but that is a BMW bike. I'll park it over here in the corner. I have no idea what time it is. Yeah, it's hard to breathe. Hard to breathe, my freaking visor down and no wind movement. About 5 minutes early. Well, here's Homeboy. We were hanging out at Warped Wing. Got some food, got a couple of drinks. Heading back home now. It's not a bad day to be riding. He said he was pretty chilly on the way here because he's wearing a summer jacket. He's got a hoodie on underneath there. I think he'll be alright. He'll be alright. See, we both have a little bit of a long drive home. He's got to drive a little bit further than me, a lot further than me actually. See, I thought I had a long ride home. He's got a longer ride home. See, he's got a BMW 800 or some shit like that, I think. But he also has a Aprilia 210 or whatever it's called. Well, that was a fun little ride. We rode together for a little bit, but I'm not gonna say I was speeding, but I am gonna say I got home faster than I probably should have. But I wasn't speeding. That's what bad people do. I don't speed. Man, it's so early. I thought we were gonna be out later than that. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, roadkill! Oh, you little possum! You know, the GPS the other day when we were on the way to the doctor said that this road was a 55-mile-an-hour road. I'm like, bro, this is not a 55. Like, 55 in a car feels wildly unsafe on this road. On a bike, that's one thing. In a car, that's very different. It does not feel safe in a car on this road going 55. I think I was talking about my eyes earlier because I went to some more doctor's appointments. Everything's clearing up. Everything's going well. I may have been misdiagnosed. I don't really know. It's very confusing because I'm not a doctor and I don't know what all this stuff means. But my doctor told me it might be this other thing. I don't know if that means it's not panuveitis, which is what I was told I had, which is basically inflammations of your retinas that can cause blindness and permanent vision loss. I do have a little bit of vision loss, but it seems to be clearing up. He told me this week, though, that it could be this other thing. It's a different doctor. He told me it could be this other thing, which is great because he's like, it is something that is relatively easily fixable. Much better than panuveitis from what I got from it. So that would be awesome if that's what it ends up, you know, being. But now I have to go to this other specialist on Monday, which is, you know, solar eclipse day. And then afterwards I'm probably going to go to Troy, like I was saying earlier. Head on up there to Troy and partake in the festivities. So if there's anyone watching this in Troy, then they're probably not. Actually, I don't know. There was one guy that hit me up that said he lived up in Troy. If you see me, say howdy. Howdy, y'all! Anyway, that's about all I got for today. It's a little short video, kind of a not really so much of a planned video, but is what it is. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got. Okay, love you. Bye.
It's your puppies. It's your puppies. It's your pooper doopers. It's your pooper jooper. Hello. Hey, don't poop. I know you can't lick my face because I got a helmet on. This is the Mia. She's a Great Dane. This is the Abby. She's American Bulldog Lab. She's our little mutt. You are you little mutt. Yes, on me, pay ya. It looks like doo-doo down here because this is the basement.